kupitia ushawishi wa kiongozi wa chama chetu, the party nominated Sabina Chege to the National Assembly. All members of Jubilee Party that have openly promoted the policies and ideologies of other political parties outside of Azimio Coalition Party, contrary to the resolutions of 26 February 2022, be deemed to have ceased to be members of Jubilee Party and be removed from the register of members,
It is important that we accept the will of God. It is us who handed over the power, and so it is necessary that we support the government of the day, not for ourselves, but for the betterment of Kenya. And so, on the same tone of reconciliation, I pray to my colleagues in Parliament that they also reconcile with me, because the best thing I did was not to run away from them, but just think bigger picture about Kenya. And so, Mr. Speaker, as they plan to remove me as a Deputy Minority Whip, I hope that you'll also look at me with a better eye, and I also extend the same branch to my colleagues in Azimio, because there's nothing wrong I've done. The only thing I've done is to think about Kenya first and not myself.
Our former party leader, ambaye alikuwa ni rais, tunamheshimu sana, wakati wake wa miezi 6 uliisha. Na kama chama tutarudi mashinani ili tufanye maneno yetu ndio ifike maneno ya delegate pale. Na mimi namuomba former president, ambaye mimi nilibaki na yeye tukamshikilia mpaka pale mwisho, nimuombe kwa heshima, sasa yeye ni mzee, anafaa atulie, akuje polepole, atuofe sisi kama watoto ambao ameacha wadogo advice. Lakini tungeshtuka sana tukimuona akienda pale kwa street akifanya maandamano. Tumwambie asidanganywe na yule mzee tena. Yeye mwenyewe atulie vizuri, na tutahakikisha ya kwamba in his retirement he's going to be happy. So, Your Excellency, huyo mzee wetu hata kama hata kupigia simu, mimi nakuomba mwambie sisi kama watoto tunaombea asituaibishe tukimuona kwa street, relax kidogo, wakati yake imeisha, abariki wengine wetu. Na niwaambie wana Jubilee, kesho hakuna mkutano, kwa sababu hata hiyo position ya party leader iliisha 6 months ago, na sasa tuko 8 months. Kwa hivyo ile waliona kwa gazeti hiyo ni porojo. Wale wataenda mkutano Nairobi, hiyo ni mkutano tu ya kisiasa. Tutaitana mkutano, tuko na gavana mmoja tu wetu hapa ambaye ni wa Jubilee, na tutaitana mkutano ya Jubilee halali, na tutaanza mashinani kama tunaenda juu. MCAs wetu pia niwaambie, ile mkutano mtaitwa head office, si mkutano ya kwenda kupigana na mawe kule Nairobi. Mungu awabariki, tunawapenda sana. We pray for this government. Hakuna mtoto anazaliwa anaanza kutembea. Tunajua hii safari itakuwa refu, but we shall support. Mungu awabariki sana, mkae na amani, na nawapenda sana. Asanteni sana.
Uko kwetu Kabete, Maito wa Murang'a, sio hivi tu. Pole, nimesahau party leader wa chama kilichokuwa na tawala cha Jubilee, our former party leader Mama Sabina Chege, party leader Jubilee. Party leader, sema jambo.
Thank you, Your Excellency, the President of Republic of Kenya, the Governor of Murang'a County, our CS and the family of our colleague, Honorable KJ, wabunge wenzangu na MCS na watu wa Murang'a na Wadagureti, muriega gaine mwega na hede shiode yangu yatakuwa machache sana. Unajua ukiwa party leader, na niko na mwenzangu hapa party leader, siwezi ongea sana. And I want to assure you that today, this morning, we had a meeting with the Jubilee NEC, na tumehakikisha ya kwamba chama iko sawa. Unajua Your Excellency, hiyo ndio ilikuwa chama yako alafu ukatutoroka, lakini tunaichunga vizuri. And for now, as the acting Jubilee party leader, I want to assure the Jubilee members that the party is intact, na tuko sawa, na maneno itakuwa sawa. But I'll tell you, Your Excellency, that in leadership there is no vacuum. Ushikilie vizuri, sisi tunakuombea.
Unajua mimi nilienda ile side ingine kidogo, lakini vile mdosi wangu ndio alikupatia the powers uendelee kuwa mdosi, mimi siwezi simama niseme you are not the president of Kenya. I respect you, I honor you, I'll support you in the best way I can be able to do.
Acting capacity.
The office of the party leader of Jubilee Party is hereby declared vacant. 7, that pending the convening of the special National Delegates Convention, the Honorable Sabina Chege will be the acting party leader of Jubilee Party.
Hello and what's up everybody, this is Elijah Gishero. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, tap that subscribe button. But if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me. Like I said, this is the greatest YouTuber in the Republic of Kenya, and the A in my name stands for exactly what you need. Sabina Chege, former women rep of the great Murang'a County, has been de-whipped from the deputy minority leader position. Okay, and she has been de-whipped from that position after the court threw out a petition that was challenging her removal. Remember, earlier this year, the Jubilee Party, which has seconded her to be in that position in the National Assembly, had removed her from during the National Delegates Conference of the Jubilee Party. That is when she was removed from the party. But because of bureaucratic processes, because of the court that stopped her removal, because of the Speaker of the National Assembly, who is allied to the Kenya Kwanza coalition, and the Kenya Kwanza coalition wanted to save her, that is how she delayed in being removed from the party. In fact, it caused a lot of uproar in Parliament, saying that how can the Kenya Kwanza coalition deal with both the matters of the they are dealing with both the matters of the majority party, and also they are dealing with the matters of the minority party. And that is when they say that Sabina Chege should be removed as per the recommendations of the party that nominated her to the National Assembly. So Sabina Chege, just like Kanini Kega, has not shied away from showing her support of the Kenya Kwanza regime. She came out to say that she supports the president. They have made a truce. She acknowledges the president as the commander-in-chief, and she has made several trips to State House, Nairobi, and that is when now the Azimio coalition felt like this is no longer our member, and we need to relieve her of her duties, and all the privileges that come with this position needs to leave, because she has defied the orders of the party to remain loyal to the party. Guys, taking you back, Sabina Chege was one of the staunch supporters of Azimio coalition. Sabina used to go abroad in the company of Raila Odinga. He was like a very, very favorite person of Uhuru Kenyatta, and she's one of the people who have betrayed the president 100%, together with Kanini Kega. These are people we never thought would even leave the side of Uhuru Kenyatta even for 1 second. But like they say in politics, there is no permanent friends, there is no permanent enemies. It is just a matter of interest. And to add salt to the injury, Kanini Kega actually nominated Sabina to be the acting party leader, because according to the Political Parties Act, once you retire from the presidency, you take 6 months and you retire from the party. You retire from the leadership of the party, and that is the clause that they used to actually ensure that Raila Uhuru Kenyatta is replaced as the party leader of Jubilee Party. So Kanini Kega called a press conference and actually dismissed Uhuru as the party leader and appointed Sabina Chege in acting capacity. So the plan was to resuscitate Jubilee and bring it back to UDA, or Kenya Kwanza coalition. Guys, remember, UDA was built by Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto. It was not Uhuru Kenyatta's effort alone. In fact, it was a merger of over 13 parties. But the main parties were TNA, the National Alliance, and URP, United Republican Party, belonging to William Ruto, and TNA for Uhuru Kenyatta. So they merged to come up with Jubilee Party. But then fast forward, the party leader Uhuru Kenyatta changed the focus, and according to the party, it was well stipulated that William Ruto will directly take it up from Uhuru Kenyatta and even get the ticket to vie for the presidency, the Jubilee ticket. But that did not come to fruition, and we saw Uhuru Kenyatta change the course, the trajectory of Jubilee Party, and directed it to Azimio. And we saw them even enter into Azimio coalitions, and even Raila Odinga attend Jubilee NDCs, and things like that. So that is how William Ruto broke away from that party and formed the UDA party. Now they wanted to bring it back, and form a stronger Kenya Kwanza coalition. But it has been a bumpy ride with very, very many people moving out of Jubilee. Remember, Jubilee is now a defunct party. It doesn't help in anything. People always want parties that will help them get state appointments, state jobs, state privileges, and all, excuse me, and all the trappings of power that come with being in government. But now that Jubilee is not in government, there's nothing that it can really help. So Sabina Chege has been an astute politician, and she rose all the way from being a presenter, a radio presenter. She was acting. She came to be Murang'a Women Rep, and that's why it is very important to have an elective position rather than an appointive position. You see, for elective positions such as the Women Rep, nobody can ever remove you from that position. Only the people who elected you. But you see, for appointments, you can just wake up, you have no independence, and your appointment is revoked. There's no independence whatsoever. You have to promote the ideologies of the appointing authority. If you don't promote those ideologies, then you are out. Just like we've seen Sabina Chege being ousted, But she's one person that has really grown in the political ladder. She has become great. And I'm sure she will get a position from Kenya Kwanza government, maybe even a CAS, or maybe a parastatal chair or something, because she is close to power and she wields a lot of influence. By the way, she's very popular, she's very famous. Unlike other politicians who even don't know their identity, for Sabina Chege, she's somebody who is very, very famous, so to speak. So that has been the developments. She has been coached and poached by the Kenya Kwanza regime, and they actually refer to her as the party leader of Jubilee because they know they want to snatch Jubilee from Jubilee owners, Uhuru Kenyatta and the rest. So they know if they work with Sabina Chege, she will definitely bring Jubilee Party into the coalition and make Kenya Kwanza very strong. Guys, Kenya Kwanza is really on a charm offensive, even to the places they didn't get votes. They are really making a lot of inroads, And William Ruto, being the sharp politician he is, he's really trying to see that by 2027 he will have a landslide victory. It will not be the 200 votes that we are struggling to get. So it will be a landslide victory, and he has started already even the process of getting other parties who are allied to Azimio to come in, and even getting the voters of Azimio. He has been in Kisumu and the larger Nyanza region, just to ensure and to focus to make sure that he is able to get even these people who didn't vote for him to come to vote for him. Guys, I don't know if you support Sabina Chege in her quest to move out of Jubilee and be in Kenya Kwanza. Do you support that move, or do you see it as an act of betrayal, bearing in mind she got a lot of, in fact, when she was being dismissed by Jeremiah Kioni said that she got into that position under the seconding or under the recommendation of the party leader of Jubilee, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Were it not for the former president, for the president of the Republic of Kenya, he could not have gotten that position. So, but now we can already see that she is no longer interested in being in Jubilee because of that position. Because really, if she was interested, she could have maintained the ideologies of the party and conducted herself in a way that she could not be ousted. But the fact that she is ready even to be ousted by the party, it really means that she has already left and she is out of that party, off to Kenya Kwanza and the UDA party. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for your continued support. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and comment on this video so that I can create a big community that can talk about anything and everything. In the meantime, adios and see you in my next video.